time for another review that proves that labels are just labels. Say hello again to the new incarnation of Demolish Frenzy Labs pre-workout. People, listen people, this is really interesting because I really like this one because it's gonna prove categorically that labels are just fucking labels. Yeah, I'm gonna take you through the label, refresh your memory why this review is very different than other reviews, then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this version. Man, I'm probably like 10 servings in. And then, towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna map this shit for you and tell you where this one fits, if it fits in your Steam junkie journey. All I'm gonna ask in return is that you hit that like button. Listen, people. So listen, Frenzy Labs, I reviewed the original Demolish probably 2 years ago, and it was so mid. Totally mid. Yeah. Then I reviewed Steam Shady from them, which I really like actually. I'm gonna link to that review below. But listen, Demolish, the original one, well, not the original, I'm not even sure it was the original, it was mid, even though the label looked exactly like this one. The packaging did look different. It looked a bit more ratchet, to say the least. Anyway, Frenzy Labs, listen to this. They came out with a new version. The only difference between this version and the previous version, yes, people, is the manufacturer. And then, because what I understand actually is that they found out that the manufacturing facility fucked them up. Yeah. What I mean by that is that you go to the manufacturer. This is the way this industry works, right? Like you come out with a label, you get a sample, then you go to the manufacturing line or the manufacturer. Most companies don't have their own manufacturing line. You say, hey, produce the shit for me and here's the ingredients. And then you get shit ingredients. That's why I always say to you people, labels are just labels. A lot of you pussies get excited by what the label says. You never know what they actually put inside. And even if they put something inside, you never know the purity of the ingredients. Just think about everything else you consume in life, right? The fact that it says, whatever, plastic. Not all plastic was created equal, right? Anything, cars. Yes, it's a car. Does it drive the same? No. Listen to this. So this is the new Demolish. They gave me a buzz and said, hey, you need to try this one. It feels totally different even though the label is exactly the same. So I took it for a ride. I've got this for like 2 weeks now probably, so I'm a lot of servings in. Let me take you through the label. This is exactly the same label as the previous version, but yeah, the experience. Stand by, people. L-citrine and 6 grams for pumps, beta-alanine 3.2 grams for tinglings. If you do not like the tingling, by the way, reminder, get the fuck off my channel. Glycerol for 1.5 for pumps, swollenness. Caffeine anhydrous 350 milligrams, not a lot, not too little. DMHA 100 milligrams. Not a lot of companies, by the way, put DMHA like anymore because the FDA is on to people. Jared from High Tech Pharmaceutical is on to people. Anyway, people are afraid. Yeah, they're afraid. By the way, take a minute to say fuck you, FDA. DMBA 200 milligrams, totally banned ingredient. By the way, you never know if they actually put this shit in here, right? This is exactly the same label as the previous one. DMBA, also a banned ingredient, sort of DMAA analog, feel good, mood elevation, all that good stuff. Theobromine 100 milligrams, synephrine at 20 milligrams, and then alpha yo at 2.5 milligrams, which sounds like a lot, but again, labels are just fucking labels. I had 1.5 milligrams pre-workout of Alpha Yo, which, man, I was in total survival mode, and I had shit that said 4 milligrams, like the Edge of Insanity, the new ones. I'm gonna link to that one below, which I really loved. Definitely didn't feel like 4 milligrams. Anyway, people, labels are just fucking labels. New manufacturer, new design. Let's get into the actual experience, people. Okay, grape bubblegum, amazing flavor. You know I do not give a flying fuck about flavors. Still, fuck your flavor. This is amazing flavor. I'm talking like, man, this is like an EAA, BCAA flavor. Yeah, anyway, you shouldn't care about flavor also because you drink it for like 5 seconds, but if it's so good, it's a plus because I drink it at 5 a.m. in the morning, sometimes even earlier. You don't want it to suck. It's okay if it's just okay. Anyway, people, enough with this bullshit about flavors. Let's get into this because, like I said, the previous version was mid, like an everyday pre-workout, didn't feel anything special. Listen to this. This shit became one of my favorite pre-workouts out there. This is so good. This actually feels like this label. Mostly feels like this label because it doesn't feel like 2.5 milligrams of alpha-O. Listen to this, people. This one, first the tingling hits you 15 minutes in, you start getting the tingling and the energy kick. Pumps, super solid pumps, the combination of tightness and swollenness. I mean, you just feel the extra pumps, which is awesome. Pumps are vanity anyway. Listen, people, they're not gonna stay. You do know that, genius, right? They're gonna go away. But if they're there, it's good. I find myself working out harder when I feel pumped faster, right? So it's a mood thing. Actually, pumps are interesting. Pumps are more of a mood elevation thing, I want to say. Plus, you feel swell for like 2 hours, right? Anyway, people, listen to this. Once the energy kicks in, 15-20 minutes in, about 30 minutes in after taking this one, man, such a feel-good mood elevation pre-workout. This one hits perfect. If what you're looking for is just be 30% more happier, 30% more optimistic about what's going on. Yeah, this is the one that will get your head out of the shit that you're in and really into bettering myself, bettering yourself type mood elevation. Man, I guess they have DMHA. I don't know if they have DMBA. Labels are just fucking labels, but I'm telling you, this shit is such a dancing. Probably 50% of these workouts, I found myself dancing to the music inside the gym throughout the workout. Amazing mood elevation. Just, man, this, and again, it's not overpowering from a stimulant perspective. Even though it says 2.5 milligrams of alpha-O, this feels to me more like 1 milligram of alpha-O, 1.5 milligrams of alpha-O, where you get that extra mood elevation kick from alpha-O. You get that energy slap. This is not a slapper, by the way, to the point your heart rate going up, survival mode. No survival mode involved here. So I'm saying it doesn't feel like 2.5 milligrams. But man, and also no side effects. No alpha-O side effects for me, zero. Like if you tell me there's no alpha-O or 1 milligram, that's what I would think. Man, but this one, if you're into the euphoric pre-workouts that are not overpowering energy-wise, solid pumps, right? And just good energy, no survival, just feel good energy, getting in the zone, working out, quite a lot of dancing, I want to say, focusing play. This is just great. And it doesn't feel, there's something in here that's not traditional stimulant, but it doesn't feel like you're doing crack. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel super illicit or borderline. It feels sort of unhealthy, DMHA, mood elevation. I like this shit. The proof is that labels are just fucking labels because this looks exactly the same label as the mid Demolish from 2-3 years ago. Totally mid. This one, man, I love it. Keep on coming back to it. This actually is closer to Steam Shady from Frenzy Labs than it is to, it's much closer because both of them are just great pre-workouts. This is the difference of a manufacturer. This is the difference of being actually with a brain, with a bit of a brain, and not an understanding that labels are just fucking labels. Look at this thing. Also, the design looks much better. Yeah, people. Listen, people. Yeah, if this sounds like something you like, I'm gonna link below to the page on Fitness Deal News. You can find deals, coupons, save some money while supporting the channel on this Demolish Frenzy Labs shit. Also, by the way, 25 servings, which I really like. Yeah, 25 servings. So good value for money also. Listen, people, enough with the yapping. If this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.